So yeah, we got a cool report from Daniel Reichman. Again, a familiar name. But yeah, basically there is a report about the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie and how this will introduce a new multiverse concept to the MCU. And basically every time, like there's in each universe, I should say, there's one specific hero that if they are killed, then the universe basically vanishes. Or implodes or whatever happens.
Or get removed from their universe.
Sure, if they die or get removed. Right. Which is very interesting. I think I can like in most Marvel, like the way they write things, I can kind of get how they work. Like they explain time travel super well in Endgame, you know? And I don't see how this makes sense. But like you're basically saying this world has a main character, you know, and I'm just like, do I want that? I don't know.
I feel like they're potentially going to make this how they kind of teased it with WandaVision, where she was being referred to as like a Nexus being. And
I forgot about that.
I am wondering. Nexus, if I remember, is kind of like this converging point in time.
Okay.
And one way or another, very important person. Okay. They kind of hinge the future of all things, which is kind of what they were saying. Like, you're the Scarlet Witch. You're going to bring upon all these different things. So I don't necessarily think that they're done with Wanda. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this is part of it. Does it make a whole lot of logical sense? No, not really. Like but I think I can probably buy into it enough. I think it's a little ridiculous to be, but I get
but it's
it.
Deadpool, like, so,
like,
you know.
Like if what I'm trying to understand, what I think is what's they're implying is this character, like that your timeline is on this trajectory, and almost all the decisions in every universe hinge on this one person making this one decision. And if it doesn't happen, like it, you know, so like I'm guessing like that's what it's going to be.
Like if I think it's if Iron Man had died sooner in like Earth 616, then I think maybe like everything goes, you know.
Potentially.
Right. That's interesting.
So
I can kind of see the logic there now. Yeah.
So that might be what's going on.
Yeah. I like that.
And I think that's an interesting take on how to bring about the incursions and what's going on. Unless like that's not the incursions and that's just like a new thing, which to be honest, like if this is a new thing, too many things going on in the multiverse. So wait,
what are the incursions per se?
Well, the incursions is what happened with Doctor Strange when like he went into the other universes and it caused that world to start like collapsing in on itself because people aren't supposed to be
right. Okay.
Going from universe to universe.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. But
yeah, I mean there's a lot of rules being set for sure.
There's too many rules.
Yeah.
But I think this would probably be either Wade has to save the person from being killed, or he's gonna go kill that person.
That's the one. I think that's exactly what I was theorizing. Like, I don't know how many podcasts ago that he was gonna like be closing universes basically.
And I wonder if if it'll be like like Tom Wamsgam will be like kind of the
it's just that guy's name now. Whenever he's in, he's Tom Wamsgam.
That Michael McFadden's character will be maybe a little evil and like, hey, why don't you wipe out all these problem universes so that we can have this agenda go forward, and maybe it be Kang or whatnot. So
I just wonder how, like, why Deadpool agrees to do this, or like, I want to know, the setup. I'm very curious. Yeah.
And considering we got the news that Avengers 5 may not be called necessarily Kang Dynasty, but that the they're still apparently moving forward with Kang.
Yeah.
It could be something to do with that. I don't know, but
it's possible. I don't know what the connection is per se, but
wiping out universes that pose a threat. I don't know.
think like maybe Kang is like still influencing the TVA or something, or
potentially?
Yeah. Okay. I could get
Depends
behind that.
on when Deadpool and Wolverine takes place.
Yeah, I'm curious about this TVA we're seeing, because obviously we don't see anybody we know from the TVA.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if like because they left, like TVA just got worse again, or I don't know. I don't know what happened. But like, because like Mobius, he did leave, right? I mean, he went to his family at the end of Loki season 2, right?
Yeah. But they still had the girl who you still had that one TVA member who she was like she stayed behind.
The black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forget. I don't know what her name was.
Yeah, but and he also had that Wade? Was that his name? Or?
No, not Wade. But I know what you're talking about.
The guy who was a fan of Obi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember his name though. But he's still there, right?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay. All right. So you still got a couple of, but they weren't in like positions of power. I hope they get
she was. I think she was. Yeah.
Okay. Because she was just an agent, like a TVA, like
I think
soldier agent.
I think she graduated.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be cool to see her. I'd be down. Yeah.
But also, that was a huge place, and we only saw like one section of the TVA. So it could just be another section. You know, that place is
run by a different
endless
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I think it's a interesting concept to say the least. If it's true. Yeah, I can't remember what else was reported that kind of like made me believe this was like pretty true, but yeah, I think there's something else out there that kind of like links with this theory. So, but yeah, we won't get into that.